Welcome back, and you are here with the Game Engineer, and we're opening up some more Magic the Gathering. Today we have a box that I've been kind of looking forward to opening. So I picked up a full box of Throne of Eldraine. So this is the themed set that's based on all sorts of fairy tales, and there's a couple cards people look for out of this box, but I just sort of like it for kind of its whimsical nature. Um, so why don't we get started? This is one of those sets. I want to say it's from maybe like 2018. You're starting to see it less and less commonly, out in the wild. There's still quite a few people that carry it though, so it's not too hard to find. Um, so it's got a couple different, art tops. I have at least three here, so I have kind of a knight kind of guy, maybe a cleric. I don't know. No, he's a knight with a flaming sword. We got like a wizard, and we got a dragon. So three different card arts. But let's get started. Okay, so we have this is new enough. Let's see if we can actually find the date down here. 2019. There we go. 2019 set. So it's about 3 years old. And these were manufactured in Japan. So if I recall correctly, that means they're a little easier to open. All right. So we got some food, a food token. Gain 3 life. We got a plains. We have this, I can't tell, is that a mythic or a rare? That's a mythic. Oh, what do you know? Mythic in a weird spot in the deck. So a mythic card, the Brazen Borrower. Petty Theft, so he has flash and flying. And return non-permanent opponent. Okay. Interesting. We have the Fireborn Knight, Slain Fire, Spectre Shriek, Vantress Paladin, Lost Legion, Flutterfox, Scorching Dragonfire, the Twin Veil Treefolk. We've got a Roving Keep, Corridor Monitor, Silver Flame Ritual, Bling, and a Witching Well. Well, good omen. We pulled a mythic on our very first one. Okay, we've got a bear. Oh, we got a foil in here. We've got an island. We have a shepherd of the flock foil. We have Fae of Wishes, which is rare. We have a Foulmire Knight. We got Grumgully the Generous. Hypnotic Sprite. Forever Young. Charmed Sleep. Raging Redcap. Out Muscle. Oh, look at that. Suplexing a freaking grizzly bear. Do it. Lochthwain Gargoyle. Bloodhaze Wolverine. That is a scary looking Wolverine. Silver Flame Squire. Memory Theft. And didn't say please. So that fairy is gonna give it to you. These foils are like a pleasure to open. They're just perfect. Not too easy, not too hard. So we got food, we got a forest, and we have a Dance of the Manse. Um, okay. Uh, Heraldic Banner, Trail of Crumbs, Archon of Absolution, the Lochthwain Paladin. We have a Mystic Sanctuary, nice little land card. Let's see, maybe. Oh, okay. Reeve the Soul. That one is interesting. Something about that gem is causing her a great deal of discomfort. Insatiable Appetite. I'm kind of curious what some of these artwork. I'm not familiar with all of the, all of the fairy tales in this set, but this appears to be some sort of large demon who can't stop eating. Crashing Drawbridge with a giant, I don't know if it's a mirror or a gem on it. We got Seven Dwarves, obviously that's Snow White. We got Prized Griffin, Golden Eggs, so that's Jack and the Beanstalk, Wishful Merfolk, and Knight of the Keep. Ooh, we got an adventure token card. After an adventure resolves, you can place the exile card here, and you may cast a creature from exile. Oh, that's actually interesting. Planes. We got Prince Charming. Prince Charming here. Okay. Sorry, I haven't been hitting rare. I might do rare less and less here, just because I always forget. Marleaf Pixie, a Bognaudy, Embereth Shield Bearer. Not familiar with that one. The Giant's Skewer, Vantress Paladin, Lash of Thorns, Garenbrig Carver. Return to Nature, Thrill of Possibility, Ardenvale Paladin, Queen of Ice. I don't know if that's supposed to be Elsa, but definitely an adult take on it. Quarter Monitor and a Youthful Knight. Okay, just an arena card here. Mountain. We got a Yorvo, a Lord of Garnbrig. He's rare. And we also have an Inspiring Veteran, Kenrith's Transformation, apparently into a stag. Jack and the Beanstalk, Giant Opportunity. We got a Flutterfox, Smitten, a Swordmaster, Charmed Sleep, a Weapon Rack, Rosethorn Acolyte, Barge In, the old Witch's Cottage in the Swamp, Prophet of the Peak, Mistford River Turtle, and a Bartered Cow to get some of those beans. Oh, what do we have in here? We got a wolf. Mean looking wolf at that. Got an island. We have a foiled, a giant's skewer. We have Emery, Lurker of the Loch. don't know if this is related to the Loch Ness Monster or if that's a lady in the lake, perhaps. Could be. Drowned in the loch. We've got Into the Story. We've got Rally for the Throne. Foreboding Fruit. The Fierce Witch Stalker. Move these a little bit closer so you can see him better. Fierce Witch Stalker. That's a creepy looking wolfy thing. Fell the Pheasant, an Ogre Errant, Jousting Dummy, Ginger Brute, So Tiny, Prize Griffin, and Memory Theft. All right, we got a human in a swamp. We have a Yara, first of the Loch Thwain. We've got a spinning wheel from, what? Rapunzel? Is it? I think it's Rapunzel. We got a beanstalk giant. Guy just minding his own business. Guy cuts down his beanstalk, he falls out of the clouds. We got a skullknocker ogre, a festive funeral, brimstone trebuchet. Trebuchets always win, so anybody knows that. We got nobles. We got, oh, little piglet quarry. Oh, being chased by a big old wolf. Marleaf rider. We got a henge walker. Merfolk. True Love's Kiss. And I can't tell if that is a statue or a person that was turned to stone. I'll assume the person turned to stone. Just because we're talking fairy tales. Alright. So, again, we got a human in a swamp. Then we have a Hush Bringer. We have Ser Farron, the Henge Hammer, with his mighty steed, the bear. Actually reminds me of Trinket from something more modern than that. Ocame Ranger, Shambling Suit, Reaper of the Night. That's cool art right there. Stalker, we got a Squire Errant, Idyllic Grange. Kind of cool. Spider Cow, Tall as a Beanstalk. Tome Raider, not to be confused with Tomb Raider. And a Fairy Guide Mother. Fairy Guide Mother, which I guess that would be an easy one to get confused with a Godmother, which I might have to look that up. Maybe Guide Mother is the thing, and people just started calling it Godmother. Garrick, the Cursed Huntsman emblem, and an island. We have the Witch's Vengeance. Hexen people. Look at all them hexed people. Hexes all around. We got an Epic Downfall. A Fairy Vandal. Deafening Silence. Ooh, that Tempting Witch from Snow White. I mean, the apple looks good. Dwarven Mine. Oh, wow, man. Gems that big. Those guys be pulling down bank. Crystal Slipper from Cinderella. We got Marleaf. We got a Signpost Scarecrow. Embereth Paladin. Okay, that's the guy from, in fact, this little frame is from the art on the packs. Ooh, Eye Collector. Scary. That must be a Hans Christian Andersen one. We got Mantle of the Tides and an Ardenvale Paladin. Okay, more food. And we got a little bit of forest. We got a foil Fate of Wishes. That's pretty nice. We got a midnight clock, of course. Cinderella has to strike a midnight. And then she's in big trouble. Back to being a pauper. Um, we have a clockwork servant. Ooh, thunderous snapper, snappy turtle hydra. That's actually kind of scary. Ser Kara the bold. Looks like she's ready to do battle. Bacon to a pie. Hansel and Gretel. Foreboding fruit. Rosethorn halberd. Jousting dummy. Rimrock Knight, a curious pair. We got Hansel and Gretel there. Blowing your house down, three little pigs. So tiny, and a beloved princess. Okay, just a advertising card and a plains. Then we have a sorceress spyglass. That could be a reference to the Little Mermaid, possibly. The once and future king, King Arthur. An elite headhunter. Covetous urge. Unexplained vision of a random stag. A giant skewer, a Syrian barrage. Hengewalker, squire, red cap, true love's kiss. Opt. Shining armor. And a tracker. End of the first stack. I think we have only seen that one mythic so far. So we're kind of due, according to statistics. Let's see. On an adventure, we have a foil, a scalding cauldron. Foil scalding cauldron, not quite sure where that is coming from. We do have a stone coil serpent, which that's actually pretty cool looking. Sir Alan, the lion's claw, an animating fairy, the glass casket, which I believe was Sleeping Beauty, if I recall correctly. An Ardenvale tactician, a wicked guardian, a paladin, merchant o' the Vale, gingerbread cabin, Hansel and Gretel, Wolf's Quarry, run away together. I guess maybe Beauty and the Beast, possibly. We have Outflank and another Prophet of the Peak. All right, stack two. Stack two. All right, Castle Garnbrig. Beautiful looking castle on sort of Pride Rock kind of a thing going on there. We got a Witch's Oven. Witch's Oven, which thought we're going to bake some kids, but ended up baking a witch. We got a Shrine Chaser, a Venerable Knight, talking to a little girl. We got little girl squire here. We got a Brimstone Trebuchet, we got a Reaper, Barrage, Gargoyles, a Curious Pair, Seven Dwarves, Elsa, and yeah. Okay, we've got Ironcrag Pyromancer. Not sure which that one is referencing. We got a Flaxen Intruder. This is the story of, I forget the girl's name, but the three, whatever, the three bears and the beds with the different softnesses. I must be getting old that I can't remember these. Enchanted Carriage, so that's Cinderella. A Mystical Dispute. Not sure what that one is. Some of these might, I guess, could be fairy tales from other countries, which is why I would probably not be familiar with them. Silver Flame Ritual. I was hoping that I would get one of these mythics. I believe there's a mythic. There's Oko, the mythic that they want to get from this pack. We got a goat, though. Nothing wrong with goat. And we've got a Weaselback red cap in foil. The Cauldron of Eternity. There's a mythic. We got the mythic we were looking for. Or a mythic. So this is kind of maybe related to the Fountain of Youth, perhaps. We got a Wintermoor Commander, a Shepherd of the Flock, or Mad Ratter, rather than a Mad Hatter. We got that Mystic Sanctuary, some Borrow Witches, a Rider, Dummy, Red Cat, Beanstalk, Tiny Guide Mother, and Cauldrons. Okay, we've got a Knight and a Forest, and we got a Bone Crusher. And we have Ser Eleonora, the Discerning, Steelclaw Lance, Tournament Grounds. That's a Triome, is it? Yeah, I guess actually a Quadrome, because you also have colorless mana on there as well. So, oh, that's actually kind of cool. Smitten Swordmaster, trapped in a tower. That's got to be Rapunzel. Festive Funeral, Halberd, Garage, Mantle of the Tides, the Lonesome Unicorn. I know there are unicorn. You know, I never was told any unicorn tales as I was younger, but I know there must be some. Which is interesting considering how, like, generally popular unicorns are in popular culture, but I don't know of the origin story. Linden, the Steadfast Queen. Okay. We have a Sorcerer's Broom, perhaps going from the Sorcerer's Apprentice here is what I'm feeling being channeled. The Cauldron's Gift. All right. Could also be a Lazarus kind of a thing. Turn into a pumpkin. We got Trebuchets, we got Lash of Thorns, Steel Gaze, Griffin, Treefolk, Quarry, Merchant, Walker, Merfolk, Secret Keeper. That could be related to, I don't know, Harry Potter, maybe? Or at least it's reminiscent of the scene. Could also be some merfolk, you know, things that I'm unfamiliar with. You know, feel free to leave something in the comments. We got Prince Charming in foil. Charming bugger there. Got a bunch of options. We have Stolen by the Fae. Man, those guys are... They got some magic to carry that guy around. We have an Improbable Alliance. All that glitters isn't gold, except for everything in that frame. Claim the Firstborn, so that's Rumpelstiltskin. Malevolent Noble. Redcap Raiders, Insatiable Appetite. Elsa, and the gingerbread guys. Moonlit scavengers with some kind of crazy cool trident-y kind of things. Trident and net. Interesting combo. Saw it in Gladiator. Haven't seen it much anywhere else. It's Aquaman. Alright. We got a foil Witch Stalker. We got a Once Upon a Time. The classic starting of almost every fairy tale. We have the Lucky Clover. I don't, I recall this vaguely. I don't quite know where that comes from. The Arcanus Owl. Frogify. That is coming from Princess and the Frog. Thrill of Possibility. Alright. So, didn't say please, I think is referencing that oftentimes the Fae have the rule of hospitality. You may not be rude unless you want to face the consequences. We got a dwarf and a forest. Then we have a black lance paragon. So, assuming this is the Black Knight. We got Oakhome Adversary. Righteousness. Look at that knight trying to smite the dragon. We've got a Joust in Unexplained Vision. Forever Young. Reeve. And the rest of these we have seen. Okay, we got a boar. Folio of Fancies. Folio of Fancies. No maximum hand size. Each player draws X cards. Okay. Rampart Smasher. Overwhelmed Apprentice. So that's obviously coming from the Sorcerer's Apprentice. We have a Mysterious Pathlighter. I'm not entirely sure what story that's from, but Dwarven Mine, Paladin, Cabin, and Witching Well. I don't know if we've seen the Greenland from this yet. We got a Food in a Swamp. We got the Prophet at the Peak. Oh, and we've got a Wishclaw Talisman. Is that sort of supposed to be the monkey paw or hand of glory kind of thing? We got a Cauldron Familiar. We have a Lock Dragon. So he's from the cover art. Redcap Melee. Trapped in a Tower. Oh, Muscle. Crystal Slipper. Fortifying Provisions. Drinking some potions or possibly have a Holy Hand Grenade. Hard to tell. And we have a Fabled Passage. Fabled Passage, a lovely land card. It's a fetch land. We have the Keeper of the Fables. Looks like a pretty wise looking guy. An Inquisitive Puppet. Oh, so that's Pinocchio. Sage of the Falls. Burrow Witches. 4 cap, blow your house down. All right. We are coming up to stack 3, so we are 2/3 done. And let's see if we have any mystics in here. We have a Vantress Gargoyle, Marleaf Pixie, Bog, Archon, Lash of Thorns. These are all not new. More food. We have a Covetous Urge. We have the Inventions of Fire, Fires of Invention, rather. This could be, I don't know, could be a dwarf thing, or it could be a, like, Hephaestus thing, maybe? Not sure. Sir Conrad the Grim. So I'm assuming all these sirs are kind of related to King Arthur and the Round Table kind of a thing. Maybe there's 12. Are there 12? King Arthur and Knights of the Round Table. I think there were 11 or 12 of them. Ferocity of the Wilds. We got some paladins. We got Return to Nature, so that one's, I think, referencing Cinderella. All right. Okay, Happily Ever After. Well, isn't that nice? But usually a lot of the old fairy tales did not have a happily ever after. Hypnotic Sprite. And the rest of these are dupes that we've seen. All right, we have a Fabro Elder, Drowned in the Lock, the Spectre Shriek, Forever Young, and that's it. Seems like we've seen a lot of the major bulk in this one. That kind of looks like, that reminds me of Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Here goes the baker with his tray, like always. The same old bread and rolls to sell. We have Edgewall Innkeeper, the Lockmere Serpent. That's pretty cool. The Spinning Wheel, that's Belle of the Brawl. Okay. We've got the Paladins. We still have not seen the green, the Greenland series, or Green Artifact, maybe? At least I don't think we have. But maybe I missed it. Or maybe it doesn't have a green one, I guess. Entirely possible. An Oathsworn Knight. Wandermere. Wonder if that is Wandermere. I wonder if that is related to maybe like Shadowfax, Gandalf-y kind of a thing. But maybe not, because I think they're actually going to do a Lord of the Rings set here in a year or two. So in that case, they would actually have for real Shadowfax almost certainly in the set, as well as Gandalf the Grey and Gandalf the White. And who knows, maybe even Monty Python and the Holy Grail's Black Knight, which they actually have in here. So we have a Questing Beast. That's a mythic. And I don't actually know the story that the Questing Beast comes from originally. I heard of it in The Magicians. Order of Midnight, a savvy hunter, Burning Yard trainer. Then we've got Barge in. The rest of these are just doopy doop bulk. Okay, we've got a fairy and an island. We got more Fae of Wishes. Pulled that several times now. We got a Deathless Knight. We got that Edgewall Innkeeper. Ooh, Revenge of the Raven. So that's coming from the birds, maybe. Although that may be some other sort of story that has that. Lost Legion. And nothing else new. We're running out of packs here to pull an Oko. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'd be better off just buying it. We got Castle Lochthwain. Alright. Big floating castle. I guess I'm not familiar if Lochthwain is in question a famous fairy tale. Animating fairy. We got Deafening Silence. And that's it. We got 3 more packs in there to try to pull out another mythic. So hopefully we are lucky. We got a foil swamp. We have a wicked wolf, and that is a wicked looking wolf right there. Spiky mane for some reason. We have Sir Alan, the Lion's Claw. I think we pulled him before. We do also have Embereth the Shield Breaker, a glass casket. The rest of these are common stuff we've seen. Okay, the magic mirror. There we go. There's a mythic. Boom. Ask and ye shall receive. Although that is a massive mirror. I don't know if that's supposed to come from, is it Snow White, right? Snow White has a magic mirror. But that's like a huge mirror, so maybe there's another cool fairy tale I don't know. We got the Fireborn Knight. We got a Foulmere Knight. Okay. We got a Covetous Urge. And cool. So, last 2 packs, can we pull another mythic? We will see. We got a giant killer. Giant killer right there. We have a heraldic banner. Another generous goblin-y guy. Shambling suit. Wicked Guardian. Alright. Final pack. Let's see if we get it. And we have something. We got a Yorvo. Yorvo, the Lord of Garnbrig in foil. So not another mythic, but we also got Torben, Thrain of Redfell. Okay. We got a Trail of Crumbs, obviously from Hansel and Gretel. And the rest of these are not anything new. So there you have it, folks. We opened up a box of Eldraine, and we got a couple of cool mythics out of the deal. And who knows? Maybe I'll pick up another box of this another time if I see it. But again, thank you for spending the better part of an hour with me here. I am the Game Engineer, and we will see you next time as we complete or work towards completing our quest of gathering all of magic. Have a good day.